All right, well, we want to take a look at the fridge now, because that tends to trip us up a lot. You won't be making those bad moves if you don't have those bad foods in your house.
100%. And everybody declutters their closet for spring, right? We all declutter. I declutter my fridge. So the first thing I want everyone to do for spring is to take everything out of their fridge, everything. So take 2 hours, take it all out and wipe everything down.
Okay.
Check expiry date, because for sure there's stuff looking in there. And
condiments.
I've done so many kitchen audits in my career that sometimes I open people's fridge, you literally can't fit one thing in.
Yes.
We're not going to get healthy and lose weight that way. We got to clean that up.
What if it's chock-a-block full of broccoli?
I haven't hit that fridge yet. I'm coming to your house. Yeah. So what we do is we want to take all the bad out. Now, some of this stuff is okay in moderation, but the heavy cream dressings and the mayo, the problem is people are slathering on the mayo, and there's other alternatives that are healthier. The full-fat creams, the fruit-bottom yogurts, the meats that contain nitrates, or the sugary juices, let's take them out. Let's leave those as very occasional, and there's amazing substitutions.
Okay.
And so if we were to go over to my fridge over here, I've sort of cleaned out this fridge, and I've made it look nice and pretty, and this is a thing of beauty for me, and I know I'm crazy when it comes to nutrition, but oh, is that gorgeous or what?
It is a beautiful looking fridge. I mean, the shelves are clean. You can see right through all of the containers, so you know exactly what's in there. There's no mystery fruits or vegetables lurking in the crisper.
Exactly.
That you have no clue what they are anymore.
And so I just want to pull out a few of my favorite things, and these are must-haves that should be in everyone's fridge. I know your fridge is not going to look like this, especially if you have kids, but I do recommend cleaning out your fridge a couple times a year for sure. Okay. So everyone should be having glass Tupperware. It is key. It is key to keeping you healthy. You know that I'm a big fan. The City Loss Weight Loss girls only travel with food. Always have food on you and have leftovers. So if you're having your leftovers, try and store it in glass. And when you're bringing the fruits and vegetables home, cut them up. Because I cannot tell you how many melons we have thrown out in my family. And so we have a new rule. If it comes home, Jonah's old enough now, he can cut it up. Your kids can take part, so cut it up. Okay. So you want to have the nice Tupperware. The other thing you want to have is grab and go protein options. Okay. Things for snacks for you, snacks for your kids. So I love these little cottage cheese. If you don't like cottage cheese, no problem at all. We can do it with yogurt. We're going to get really nice protein here, 7 to 10 grams depending on what you pick. And you can do it with yogurt too. And you can do it with Greek yogurt or flavored yogurt. Right. And if you've ever watched me on City Line, you've seen me talk about buy the plain yogurt and then mix in a little bit of your flavor so you lower the sugar response.
So I feel like you would be anti-cheese strings. Would you be anti-cheese strings?
I'm not anti-cheese strings because I'm not anti-anything. I think that's a bad motto. Okay. My kids like cheese strings very much. So it's funny that you say that because I just bought them the other day and Jonah and Faith were like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Watch how I eat them. It's a treat. It is a treat. I know that's odd that it's a treat in my house, but I'm not anti-anything because I was I'll be honest, I was anti-stuff when Jonah was little, and I pushed him the other way, and I had a sugar monster for a while. Right. So I've settled down a little bit.
I like that.
So,
that's good to know, because if you just go and, ban things, then they're going to crave it so much once they get a little bit of freedom. They're going to want to get all that sugar and
absolutely, but we should do a whole segment on baking because my kids have no idea how healthy their baked goods are. I know I tweet and Instagram it all the time, but there's stuff that you can sneak in there. My kids have no idea.
Good. That's great.
The other thing I want to talk about a little bit is salad bags because people say to me, does it always have to be fresh? And it really doesn't. I mean, I'm all about convenience, and if you do want to buy the coleslaws or they have great ones now that have kale and have spinach. Oh yeah. Why not? If you don't have the time, these are great. They're high antioxidants, so you can fit those into your lunch every day. Good side dish for dinner. Randy and I take the cabbage one and we stir fry it in olive oil and we make it into like fake pasta. I know it's not the exact same, but it helps. In the winter months, it helps. It helps.
Yeah. I mean, think about using something like this. People get tripped up on, well, I don't know, it's in a package, it's in a box. This is still better than going out to a fast food place and buying your lunch.
Absolutely.
It's gotta be. It's still vegetable.
It is so much better, and I think there's always a balance between a working woman, a busy mom, eating healthy, and what's real life. We have to marry those together. Right. If I ask you to food combine, eat organic 100% of the time, be vegan, I know I'm going to lose most people, so we have to talk about what's really going to work. Okay. The other thing is people will say, well, why is there bread in your fridge? There's bread in my fridge because I buy a higher quality bread. It's a spread of grain bread. This is not the bread that can sit on your counter for a week and a half, 2 weeks. So this will go bad, so you can keep it in your fridge or your freezer.
We always keep our bread in the fridge.
Do you? Okay, that's great. Not everybody does. That's great.
Yeah, we do. Now, you have an assortment of cheeses. You also have flatbreads, like the tortillas there.
The tortillas are great.
They're amazing. amazing.
Do your kids eat these?
The kids eat them. I eat them. I ate a lot of that when I was losing the baby weight because you know you put a nice lean protein in there and a ton of veg. And for me, anything in a wrap equals it's party time. Yeah. There's just something about it. Like I'm eating a wrap.
It's happy. I know it is happy. So these are great. Always keep these on hand as well for the kids. You can cut them in 2. You can cut them in 3. We're a big fan of low-fat cream cheese and Lux on those too. It's delicious.
Yeah. Or natural peanut butter with banana.
Or thank you. That was a very nice
Roll it up, chop it up.
Peanut
they
butter.
love that too.
Yep. This is peanut and flax butter. Can you believe? Unbelievably delicious.
Okay.
And just a quick final point is in addition to goat's cheese, and I know not all kids eat goat's cheese, but goat's cheese is so great, easy to digest, so good. You can get, there's nothing wrong with having a little cheese, but try and make it a sharp, hard cheese because you eat less.
Right.
So if you're getting a soft cheese, it's really easy to eat half a brick of soft cheese. If you just take a little bit of this, cheese is flavoring. Cheese should never be a main ingredient. I know it's easy to make it a main ingredient, but it should be flavoring. So keep your fridge stocked with some of that as well.
And I guess try not to put those processed cheese slices in there that my kids love.
No,
you know the kind you use on the grilled cheese sandwiches? And they would last for about 100 years if you left them on the counter?
Well, they get that. My mom's going to kill me. They get that they call her Bubba. They get that at Bubba's house. So they don't get that at my house, and that's their treat at Bubba's house. So.
You can get almost anything at Bubba's house. If she's anything like my mom,
Bubba's,
you can get anything there.
Anything.
Black market goods, contraband, get it all at Grandma and Grandpa's.
I think they might know each other, actually.
Thanks so much to IKEA for this beautiful fridge. And really nice organization there, Joey. Thank you.